lives and their kids to fucking producers or whatever just to get into a fucking movie. Here it is. Like honestly, the people, the casting people, like the crew, they were actually desperate for extras. They were like, we need extras. Call your friends. Tell them about it. And I was trying to do that. I was calling people left and right. And nobody wanted to do it. Nobody wanted to fucking do it. I mean, yeah, I kind of called a little bit late, but I mean, I called like around 5 something. I called everybody like around 5 something, and you know, so meetup was supposed to be 6. But at that point, it became a moot point because they didn't care when anybody got there. They just wanted people to be there. They just wanted people. They didn't care when they got there, who they were. I remember there was like some extra guy they called in late. He came in like around 1 o'clock, like 12 or 1 or something. And he looked like he was probably like in his 40s or something. But he was a background party guest at a college party. And it's just ridiculous. It's like, I don't know. I just want, you know, this is why I don't talk about, you know, extra work that I usually do, because it's like, it feels like, you know, it's like, I don't want to feel like I'm rubbing it in anyone's face, like, oh, I got this opportunity, like, unless I have an opportunity to share it with people, I don't talk about it. And I had an opportunity to share it, and I was just like, okay, cool, let's fucking share this and try to get, you know, some of my people I know and friends and whatnot involved in this too. And it's like, nobody want to do it. People are kind of acting all funny about it. I'm just like, at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna like fucking mention it anymore. Like, if an opportunity like this rolls around again, I'm not gonna fucking mention it because people just act really fucking weird. I've stopped trying to understand people at this point. It's just, people are fucking nutty. People are fucking nutty, and they just act really weird and funny. I blame it on social media. I honestly blame it on social media. People just act really just fucking weird. Like, I'm just trying to share like opportunity right here. Opportunity, I don't know, be in a movie. Cancel whatever plans you fucking have, because, you know, opportunities like this don't roll along every single fucking day of your life. Yeah, talking about this part of this story is pissing me off, though. It's really making me angry, so I'm just gonna skip ahead. Yeah, we didn't get to filming until like 4 hours later, though. We were just kind of sitting around outside because it was warmer outside than it was inside, ironically enough. Oh yeah, also it was a really big mansion. I don't think I mentioned that yet, but it was a really huge Resident Evil style mansion. It was pretty cool. But supposedly someone died there. They committed suicide there or something, and like, it's creepy because there was a flapper girl. There was like a girl dressed from the fucking 30s there. She was really dressed for the part. And then all of a sudden she disappeared. She fucking disappeared out of nowhere. No one knew where she went. Like, usually when you're like, you know, doing extra work on a movie, you don't leave until I tell you to leave. Like, you just stay there until, like, you know, you're not needed anymore. But she just disappeared. We don't know where she went. And we're thinking that maybe she was like, you know, the ghost of the woman who committed suicide there. We don't know. It's kind of creepy though. Because 1 second she's there, and she looks just good right for the part, and the next thing you know, she's gone. Really, 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 really creepy. Oh my god, this fucking game. This fucking game. They're making me do it. They're making me fucking have to do a bunch of shit I don't really do. I gotta fucking shoot that weird coral stuff, whatever the hell it is. Shoot it off, make sure it goes past the octopus's face, and then get it there. This is really fucking retarded. But I'm doing it though, I'm doing it despite the retardation of this game. This so-called game. But yeah, Flapper Girl, yeah, that was creepy. I'm pretty sure we were all convinced that she was a ghost. That was a motherfucking, that wasn't a person, that was a fucking ghost. And she disappeared because she was... I don't know why she disappeared, but she did. Make her presence known. That's why. Like, it's gonna be on IMDb. I'm gonna fucking make an IMDb account, and when this movie comes out, Telltale Lies, I'm gonna fucking write in there. There is a birdie style flapper girl wearing on this very convincing birdie style dress in the background in one of the scenes in the movie, but halfway through she disappears. She may be a ghost. I'm gonna put that in there on IMDb. It's gonna happen, maybe. I don't know how it goes. I don't know if there's like some kind of approval system or something that goes in IMDb, but I'm gonna try to make it work. Oh my god, stop moving. Why is it moving down? There is no way someone convinced me this is a fucking good game. There is no way someone could ever convince me that this is an actual fucking good game. Like, you gotta be fucking crazy if you think this is an actual good game. Oh my god. You are insane in the goddamn membrane. Like, how is this fucking good? How is this fucking fun? This is not fun. This is not a fun video game. I gotta fucking tediously push this little stupid thing around while worrying about my health and my breathing, because apparently dolphins can't breathe under fucking water. So they're too stupid or something. You know, asking to fucking cluck like a chicken, I'll do it, but you know, breathe underwater? No, they can't fucking do it. The only way you could possibly ever convince me that this is a good game is this: I was getting a BJ or something, or a hand job or something from, like, I don't know, fucking, Selena Gomez or something, and she stopped for even 1 second, then, you know, this game is instantly bad again. That's the only way. This game is fucking terrible. Like, in the immortal words of the great Brandoni, you can't fucking do it. And it's lagging horror. Oh my fucking god! Are you serious? This is why I hate this game. It just went upwards for no fucking reason! Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It just goes wherever it fucking wants. No rhyme, no reason. Echo never stops moving. Like, it just never stops fucking moving. It's just like a retarded dolphin. Oh, at least I got that done. Oh my god, this is horrible. This is fucking god-awful. Well, anyway, yeah. Let me talk more about the movie. This pissed me off. Yeah, so it took us a while to start, but we eventually got more extras. Eventually, more extras were able to jump to the fray and, you know, participate. And I tried calling my buddy Xentoku, and he was all like, make up excuses like everybody else. I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not gonna ask anybody else. People act retarded. Like, they'll jump up and down for joy and, like, you know, fucking take off their tops, you know, to get fucking a fucking t-shirt. But be in a movie, nope. Can't do it. Can't fucking do it. or you're not getting paid. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not getting paid anything, obviously, because you know they're not doing that. They don't do that. Well, this company doesn't do it anyway. You don't pay you and stuff. But you're not losing anything here. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to fucking do. It's not like, oh, you know, you have to like, you know, do this or do that, or like, you know, most people always say in the entertainment business, you have to like sleep with people in order to get there, or you have to like, you know, fucking kill somebody in order to get there. No one had to do that to be able to be an extra. It's like, but no one wants to do anything. It seems like people only want to do something when you have to do something really stupid. It's like, oh, no, I just have to show up. Oh, that sounds too easy. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it unless, you know, I gotta fucking get gangbanged by like 6 gorilla men or something, or 6 gorillas while trying to eat custard cheese. I don't want to do it. If that gorilla stuff isn't happening, I don't want to actually be in a movie or try to be in a movie. It's too much. It's just too much. But yeah, anyway, we started around 8 something. And then one of the guys, he was like one of the extra Wrangler guys. His name was Sherm, and he's all like, "Who was capable of doing partial nudity?" And I'm just like, because it was like for a strip poker scene. And I was just like, I did not raise my hand. I'm like, no, my hairy armpits and chest, nipples, and fucking pubic hair, and my fucking like crotch / stomach / ab region. No, I don't want that. That'd just be too fucking weird. Like, and he was just talking about, you know, people being guys being topless, and that just made me feel awkward. Well, that would just be awkward doing a scene like that, and it made me think of, like, you know, all the times where people, or even me, have said, "Oh yeah, doing porn would totally be awesome. We get to fuck all the hot bitches," and then I think about that when I was thinking about, you know, the whole entire partial nudity thing. It is partial, by the way. No one's doing anything. They're playing strip poker with their tops off, and you know, it just made me think, like, wow, if that's uncomfortable. If I felt like that about doing, you know, fucking partial nudity in this fucking movie, I can only imagine what kind of person you have to be to do actual porn, and, like, you know, just, you know, being completely butt-ass naked, fucking some random fucking slut who probably has 600 diseases on camera, and everyone's gonna fucking see it. Like, you have to be some kind of person. You have to be some kind of fucking freak or someone to be able to do that. And I rethink it, I rethought it, and I'm like, no, I wouldn't, no. Porn, no, just no. Like, you think it would be awesome because you get to fuck all the bitches, and then you realize, and then you realize what it actually entails, and it's like, okay, you know what? I think I have to rethink that statement, that stupid statement I made years ago, because no. But yeah, one of the girls was there. She was pretty. She was there both nights, and she pretty much was like, okay. And I guess her dad had warned her, like, before she left, be careful at those frat parties! I know it's a movie, but I know what happens to frat parties. I used to be in college. I know what happens. And he's all like, say no to porn. And then I guess she was all like, Dad, it's not porn. It's just a fucking Lifetime movie. Say no, honey. Say no. And she was willing to do it. But then I guess the director was all like, okay, we're not doing any partial nudity anymore. I guess before they just wanted her like in her bra and panties and stuff, and the dudes like being like wearing either no pants or like no shirts. But then the director changed his mind. He's like, no, we're not doing it anymore. So I guess that was cool too. And actually, yeah, also I was part of that scene too. I was playing, funnily enough, beer pong with some other dude, and I was losing badly because I had like 4 cups left out of like 12, and he had like still like 8 or 9. But funny thing is, I've never drank before in my life. I've never played beer pong. I didn't know how to play, so I asked a dude who was supposed to be versing off against in the scene. I'm like, hey, dude, how do you play beer pong? And he's like, I don't know. I was gonna ask you. I'm like, oh shit, we don't know how to play beer pong. This is gonna be horrible. But they directed us. They told us what to do and stuff, and directed us through it. They just told us like, you know, they're gonna Photoshop a ping pong ball, I guess, into the scene. Because they didn't want us like actually playing beer pong because that would cause too much noise during the scene. Because it's supposed to be like some dialogue between two girls talking and stuff, or something's supposed to be happening. I don't really know. It was one of those things. But yeah, pretty much I had like no cups left, and the other dude had like all of his cups still, except for like maybe like 3. He was missing 3 cups. And they had like the smoke machine, so it looked like it was all smoky all the time. They'd always be using it every chance they got. And I was just wondering, like, what if there's some chemicals in that shit? What if they're like, you know, spraying T-virus on us? And then some other guy, one of the other extras got what I was talking about. He's like, oh, T-virus, we're all gonna become zombies. And I was like, yes! Another nerd in the house. There was a few nerdy people there. There was like one nerdy crew member. I was playing actually, that was one thing I was doing a lot. I'm really awkward when it comes to like doing extra work on movies. Like usually I'll just stick to myself and just like not talk to anybody unless someone talks to me. I'm just that kind of I'm just that fucking, you know, shy, nervous, whatever and stuff. So you know, I'm either on my phone or I was on my 3DS. And my 3DS case is actually Gengar. Got that commissioned a while back. It's really fucking cool. And one of the people on the film crew was walking by, and he's like, oh, look at this, we got a Gengar case. And I was like, oh shit, he recognized it, awesome. And he saw me playing Smash 4 for the 3DS, and he's like, oh man, Smash 4 for 3DS. And he's like he's joking about how like my D-pad or analog pad, whatever, is gonna like fall off in like 2 months. Which probably will. And we got to talk and stuff, and he's like, you know, he wants to get a 3DS. What the fuck was that thing? Was that a crab? He wants to get a 3DS to play Smash 4, but it's too much money and stuff. And you know, it's like, you know, I understood him because I don't want to fucking buy a Wii U just to play those games either. It was pretty cool though, because you know, it seemed like a lot of people there were just kind of like, you know, just kind of like actor people and stuff. And, you know, it's cool now, but I'm not really, like, an active person. More like, you know, kind of like a nerdy person. You know, does nerdy shit. So it was cool seeing another nerd person there on the set. Hey! 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 Get your ass over here. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh yeah, partiality of beer pong. We got done filming that scene, and there was like some girl with like these really shiny diamond boots, and I was like, wow, okay, she must be the main character girl or one of the main character people or something. She's got really fucking shiny, glowy diamond boots. Like she must be important. Like obviously important character. And I kept looking at her face, and I was like, wait a minute, is that who I think it is? And it looked just like Chloe Moretz Grace from, aka Hit Girl from Kick-Ass. And I was like, holy shit, is that Hit Girl? Is that fucking, am I like 4 feet away from Hit Girl right now? And I was just like, and if I was just gonna like fucking explode. I was just gonna like go fucking nuts. Like... That would be fucking awesome as shit. That would be awesome as shit. I'd just be like, oh my god. Oh my god. I loved you in the Carrie remake. I mean, the remake was... Well, actually, that remake was interesting because it was almost exactly like the original. So that was a pretty interesting remake. Oh god. It's probably death. Nope, it's not death. Give me. I was like, oh my god. That's Chloe Moretz Grace, Hit Girl. AKA Carrie in the Carrie remake. Oh my god. And then I almost bumped into her at one point. I was walking around in the fucking area, the filming area and shit. and I almost bumped into her, and I was like, oh, sorry, and she's like, oh, sorry, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she said sorry to me, and I realized that wasn't Chloe Moretz Grace. It was somebody else, but looked just like her, though. Like, looked at her quickly, it looks just like Chloe Moretz Grace. I was just like, wow. But it wasn't her, though. Oh, shit, I lost my dolphin. Oh my god, fucking AIDS. But, yeah, you know, I probably should have started recording. I probably should have recorded this early so I remember more of what happened on set. So I can't really remember now. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff happens in making a movie. Like, you don't realize it, but so much happens, and it's just like, it's so fast. Like, 1 second, you could have some random girl you don't know with her arm on your shoulder as if you're dating. Next second thing you know, you're hitting on her best friend and then being rejected by her. Shit like that happens. It did happen. It was like, that was another thing we did. Pretty much we're at the party, and there's this girl talking. Actually, no. Oh wait, no. I'm skipping a beat right now. We filmed a scene where basically it was just like the party was starting, and like everyone was just kind of like sitting around waiting for the beat to drop. I guess that's what people call it now, the bass to drop or whatever. And the music, and then the music just dropped, and everyone just started going crazy. And at first, I was part of the group too. It was like this huge, giant circle group thing, and it's supposed to be like blocking off one of the characters, one of the principal characters, supposed to be like blocking their path, like keeping them from getting to where they're supposed to get to. And they're like, okay, how about you do something different? So they put me like, you know, by like this doorway that's like right in front of the camera, I guess. I don't know how the camera, I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I was right in front of the camera, and I had my drink, and they wanted me to be so drunk that I was just kind of like sitting there dancing drunkily, and just like zombie drunk. I was like, okay, that's cool. I just think, how is this game? I just gotta think, how is this game good? How is this game even good? This game is terrible. Terrible controls. Not even like Resident Evil terrible. At least that's enjoyable. That has a certain enjoyability to it. This is just like terrible in the sense that it's just completely terrible. So I'm sitting there with my drink in my hand. As one of the characters is passing by, I take a swig of it, and I start pumping my arm up. I'm like, like some drunk fucking retard. It's pretty cool, though. I mean, hey, I've never been drunk, but there's enough drunks in my family that, you know, hey. Just follow them, I guess. Just follow their example and use that for that acting scene. It's like, oh, how are you so convincingly drunk? Well, my family, most of the family on my mom's side's pretty fucking drunkard, so I just fucking channeled them, I guess. That's how I did it. Boom. But yeah, did that scene. Blocking her off, and I'm really fucking sweaty right now. I'm really fucking sweaty. And I figured out what to use that for. I have to use that for over here. Yes, I do need to use that thing for over here. And then, I think, yeah, I need another scene. I know I was talking about before. Yeah, I do like another scene where, like, I guess we do like a different version. Actually, no, we did that scene. Okay, we did a scene where, like, one of the characters is talking to another character, and they're, like, being all kind of bitchy and shit, like, passively, aggressively bitchy to the other character. And the other character's like, okay, fine. See you next Tuesday, bitch. And everyone got kicked out. I was laughing at that too. It's pretty funny. And then she walks off. And I think in that scene, I was like, what the fuck? Why does it keep coming? Oh my god, this game is the worst. Oh, great. Yeah, so, pretty much filmed this scene. Like, they were done with me or whatever, so I was kind of like, they were like, oh, well, they call a bunch of us upstairs for some scene or something, and then I guess they, like, only using, like, certain people for this scene, because I was, like, not really into the shot at that time. And I just kind of, like, hung around, like, behind the camera, just kind of like watching, observing how everything was going on and stuff, seeing how film is being made and all that good stuff. Of course, it disappeared on me because this game's fucking gay as shit. Okay, this is load state. And then eventually, one of the guys is like, "Oh, hey, how about you, Archangel? How about you, you be in the background in this scene and just put your hood up?" So, I guess I was a different character in that scene. I was like in a scene where, I don't know how it's gonna appear on film because they did it from different angles and different. It was really weird. Like, they filmed it once, and then they filmed it again. I think there might have been different characters and different extras in each like version of the scene they did. But originally, originally I wasn't in the scene, but then they put me in there in the background, like in the background. And basically, I was wearing on a hoodie. I was like standing by the desk thing. Actually, I wasn't even I was like sitting there dancing drunkenly by the desk. Like I was just like shaking back and forth the whole time. Like it was like a desk or like some kind of like, it was something. It was like something. I was just like dancing there and shit. Okay, what the hell was the point of that? Did I even have to rescue the dolphin? Apparently not. Apparently I don't have to rescue the dolphins. It's completely optional, guys. You don't have to actually do shit with the dolphins. I'm just like, I'm drunk, I'm drunk, I'm dancing drunk with my hoodie on. And it's pretty much a scene where one character is talking to another character, and then she's like, see you next Tuesday, bitch. And it's weird because they did it twice. They did two different versions. They did a version where she's just like, see you next Tuesday, and did another version where she's like, see you next Tuesday, bitch. I'm guessing because like they have to like do two different versions, like one with swearing, one without swearing. Depends on like what the network or whatever channel will be on. I don't know if it's gonna be on Lifetime or not. You know, I'm assuming it's gonna be on Lifetime, but I don't know. It might be on a different channel. And you just might want to edit a version anyway. Maybe one for the DVDs, one for the TV version. So that was kind of interesting, I guess. Yeah, pretty much dancing drunkly in the background. Oh god, you gotta be kidding me. This shit again. Well, at least it flew to me. Oh god, this is horrible. I can't even fucking move it. Oh my god, this game is horrible. This is the epitome of a horrible game. I don't care if you love dolphins. I don't care if you fucking beat off the dolphin fucking porn. I don't really give a shit. This is a terrible fucking game.